I just want everybody to know that I'm opposed to an unauthorized biography for anybody. You know, one of these days when I'm finished coaching in Alabama, I'll write an authorized book. Because, you know, there's really only one expert on my life. And guess who that is? Me.
What could a man with a horrible temper and zero sense of humor have to hide? Well, if he doesn't want me to read it, I know what I'll be doing in my spare time.
All right, kids, today we're going to read the biography of Nick Saban. It starts off with a quote from Nick Saban himself. Football is not Hamlet. It's not tragedy. It should be fun. Tell it to your face. Saban, who was then the head coach of the Dolphins, had publicly denied any interest in the Alabama job over and over and over. Well, guess I can close the book. There's no way he's going to Alabama. A man is only as good as his word.
Keep reading!
Saban knew how it would look if he left the Dolphins after just 2 seasons. He would be called a liar, a failure, and a quitter. Say it with me, kids. A liar, a failure, and a quitter. But the decision wasn't his alone. Yes, it was. Nobody gives a shit what your wife thinks. Wayne Huizenga was paying you millions of dollars. You don't even give a about your wife. You know why she wanted out. She felt ugly in Miami. And if you want to feel smart, sexy, and special, you surround yourself with thousands of toothless townies in Tuscaloosa. She also believed that a college town was a much healthier place to raise their 2 children.
Didn't his daughter Kristen almost murder someone with her bare hands?
Yes, she did. Saban says in the NFL, you were penalized for success.
What success?
Exactly. The NFL barely penalizes wife beaters. I'm pretty sure they'd be okay with back-to-back playoff appearances. Saban had a choice between Drew Brees and Dante Culpepper. He's going to try to say, oh, the medical people advised me. He wants to take no responsibility for picking Dante Culpepper over Drew Brees.
Drew Brees won a Super Bowl.
Culpepper, knowing his career was being ruined, shouted at Saban, you better get your short motherfucker away from me, you lying motherfucker. Let's be honest. He killed Culpepper's career. Culpepper was the co-MVP of the league.
The other co-MVP was Steve McNair, who was killed by his mistress who worked at Dave & Buster's.
Well, I believe that's true. Saban is 5 feet 8 inches tall.
So, is he a lady?
Saban's go-to gesture when he was really angry was to reach his hand back to grab his own butt cheek.
Was he checking his own oil?
Saban still eats 2 Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies every morning as he drinks coffee. Here you go. They're his favorites.
You know what's in these things? High fructose corn syrup.
This is poor people food.
So how does the story end?
He had an asshole father, now football's too fast, he's a piece of the end.
The book's not selling well in Alabama, but that's just because they're poor. And they can't read.